Liberal and Labor governments have steadily made it harder for disabled people to receive the disability support pension. They've made savings by deliberately reducing the number of people accessing DSP. Howard's 2006 welfare to work changes stop disabled people from being eligible for DSP if they're able to work more than 15 hours a week, forcing them onto the lower rate of Newstart. The number of sick and disabled people receiving Newstart only increased under the Rudd and Gillard governments. In 2012, Labor further tightened eligibility. Only people who for 2 years had fully diagnosed, stabilised and treated conditions were eligible. People with serious and long-standing conditions who hadn't yet received treatment aren't able to get DSP. It is extremely difficult for people to prove their eligibility, especially for people with psychosocial issues, autoimmune conditions and comorbidities. Specialist medical diagnosis is prohibitively expensive, and Centrelink doctors can also disagree with medical reports, meaning disabled people are forced to fight for their eligibility. Many say the process is utterly degrading. Labor then introduced the Program of Support, a compulsory 18-month employment program people must complete before being eligible for the DSP if they don't meet initial eligibility requirements. The reality is that many people are too sick or simply unable to complete these programs. This is a brazen delay tactic to prevent disabled people from accessing the support they need. Governments were very successful in reducing the number of people receiving DSP, but there's been no increase in employment for disabled people. In fact, poverty rates have increased. In December last year, almost a third of job seeker recipients had a partial capacity to work. These people should be on the higher disability support pension. Disabled people should not be forced below the poverty line by their own government. Authorised by R. Seward, the Australian Greens Parliament House, Canberra, ACT 2600.